Good morning, everyone. Open your book to page number 119. Look at the bottom of your book. It should say 119. And let's start by writing the date first. Where are we supposed to write the date? On the top left corner. So let's write 15th of April, which is the 4th month, and the year is 2020. There we go, guys. Now let's read the title. It says Addition Carrying. Okay, we have done this before, but I'm just going to go through it again. Now put your finger on number 1 and let's see what they're asking us to do. They're asking us to add. Now this is simple addition. Now let's go through the rules first. We have ones place and we have tens place. You always have to start from the ones place, right? So let's see. The ones place is at the right side. We have 2 plus 8. 8 is the bigger number, so 8 goes in our mind and we will have to take 2 fingers out. We have 9 and 10. Okay. Now, can I write 10 over here like this? No, because this 0 is in ones place and this 1 goes in the tens place. So what will I do? I will have to carry this 1 in the tens column. So I'm going to write this 1 in this box over here. And I will erase this one from here. Now I will properly write my 0. Okay. Now let's see. Let's move to the tens place. We have 3 and we have carried this 1 over here. So we're going to put 3 in our mind since it's the bigger number, and we will take 1 finger out and we will count after 3. So we have 4. So let's write 4 over here. Okay, guys. Now let's look at the next example. We have 86 plus 5. Okay, now let's see what goes in ones column and what goes in tens column. So in ones column, we have 6 plus 5. 6 is the bigger number, so we're going to put 6 in our mind and we will take 5 fingers out and we will count after 6. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now again, we got 11. Can we write the 11 like this over here? No, because one from 11 stays in the 1 column, but the next one has to go in the tens column. So I'm going to erase this 1 and I'm going to place it over here in this carry forward box. Now, let's see. Now what do we have in tens column? 8 plus 1. So it goes in our mind and we will take 1 finger out and we will count after 8. So we have 9. So our answer is 91. Now let's go to our books and start working on these sums. Now let's look at the first sum. It is 32 plus 8. Now I'm going to write T for tens and O for ones. So this is easier for me. I will start from the ones column. So in ones column, I have 2 plus 8. So 8 goes in my mind since it's the bigger number. And I will take 2 fingers out and I will count after 8. So I have 9 and 10. Now I cannot write 10 like this, right? This is wrong. So what I'll do is I'll let the 0 stay since it belongs to the ones column. And I will erase the 1 from here and I will carry forward it in this box right here. So my 1 goes under the tens column. Now what do I have? 1 plus 3. So 3 is the bigger number. 3 goes in my mind and I will take 1 finger out and I will count after 3. So my answer is 4. There we go. Okay. Now let's look at the next one. 86 plus 5. Let's write tens and ones first. There we go. Now 6 plus 5 in ones column. So 6 is the bigger number. 6 goes in my mind and I will take 5 fingers out and I will count after 6. So I have 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Okay. So 11, 1 comes here and will carry 1 over here. Now I have 1 plus 8. So 8 goes in my mind since it's the bigger number, and I will take one finger out and count after 8. So I have 9. So my final answer is 91. 86 plus 5 is equal to 91. Now let's do the next one. First, let's write T and O. Okay, now I'm going to start with the ones column. 8 plus 4. 8 is the bigger number. 8 goes in my mind, and I will take 4 fingers out and I will count after 8. So I have 9, 10, 11 and 12. So I will write 2 in the ones column and I will carry forward 1 in this box. Now 1 plus 5. So 5 goes in my mind and I will take 1 finger out and count after 5. My answer is 6. Isn't this easy and fun, guys? Now my final answer is 62. 58 plus 4 is equal to 62. Guys, now let's look at the next sum. 47 plus 8. First I'm going to write T and O so I know where to start from. Now I'm going to start from the one side, which is at the right side. So 7 plus 8. Now 8 is the bigger number, so 8 goes in my mind and I will take out 7 fingers. So there we go, and I will count after 8. So I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Okay, so I will write 5 in my ones column. I will carry my 1 over here in this box, which is under in the tens column. Now 1 plus 4. So 4 goes in my mind since it's the bigger number, and I will take 1 finger out and count after 4. My answer is 5. Now guys, I'm going to give you a little while you finish it up and then we will match your answers. Okay, I hope everyone's done by now. So let's see. Now we have 25 plus 9. Okay, so our final answer is 34. And we did carry a 1 in the tens column. Okay, the next one is 63 plus 8. Final answer is 71. Let's move to the next row. Then we have 72 plus 9, which is equal to 81. Then we have 64 plus 9, which is equal to 73. Then we have 55 plus 7, which is equal to 62. Then we have 73 plus 7, which is equal to 80. Then we have 34 plus 8, which is equal to 42. Then we have 81 plus 9, which is equal to 90. Okay, now let's move to the last row. Then we have 35 plus 6, which is equal to 41. Then we have 57 plus 6, which is equal to 63. The next one is 44 plus 8, which is equal to 52. Then we have 24 plus 6, which is equal to 30. Then we have 46 plus 4, which is equal to 50. And at last we have 17 plus 5, which is equal to 22. I hope all of you got these correct. Now let's move on to question number 2. Put your finger on number 2 and let's read the instructions. Write the fraction that shows what part is shaded. Okay guys, do you remember last time we did the shading ourselves? This time they have done the shading for us and we have to write the correct fraction. So let's look at the first shape. Let's count the total parts first. So we have 1 part and 2 parts. This shape is divided into 2 parts. It means the shape is divided into 2 halves. So I'm going to write 2 at the bottom of my fraction. Now let's see how many parts are shaded. So I think only 1 part is shaded, which is this one. So I will write 1 over here. Now this fraction is 1/2. Guys, remember, in a fraction, a shape is always divided into equal parts. Okay guys, now let's move to the next shape. Let's count the total parts first. We have 1, 2 and 3. So 3 parts in total. So I will write 3 over here at the bottom of my fraction. And let's see how many parts are shaded. Only 1 part is shaded. So 1/3 of the shape is shaded. Now let's move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many parts do we have in total? 5 parts. And how many are shaded? only one is shaded. The third part is shaded, right? So this is one part is shaded. 1/5 of the shape is shaded. Okay, now let's move to the last shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's number the parts. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so we have 4 parts in total, and how many are shaded? Only one part is shaded. So 1/4 of this shape, or 1/4 of this shape is shaded. Guys, now let's go to the next page. Flip your page and open page number 120. Look at the bottom of your book. It should say 120. And let's read number 3 together. Put your finger on number 3 and let's see what they are asking us to do. It says write the hundreds, tens and ones. Write the numbers. Okay. So the first one says 4 hundreds, 3 tens, 6 ones. We have to write them in numbers, okay? Okay, so 400 mean 400 plus 3 tens, which is equal to 30. So 3 tens is 30, right? And then 6 ones. So 6 ones will go like this, 6. Okay, so now we have to tell them the total number. 400 plus 30 plus 6. So let's make a sum of it. 400 plus 30 plus 6. Okay, so 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Then we have 0 plus 6, which is equal to 6. We will write 6 over here. Then we have 0 plus 3. So we will write 3 over here. And 4 will come down directly over here. So our final answer is 436. So let's go on our book and write 436 like this. Wasn't this easy and fun? Okay, now let's move on. 7 hundreds, 5 tens and 1 1. Okay, so 7 hundreds mean we're going to write 700 plus 5 tens. So plus 50, 1 1. 1 will go as it is. Okay. So 700 plus 50 plus 1. We're going to again make a sum of it. It is 700 plus 50 plus 1. Okay, now let's see. 0 plus 0 is 0. And 0 plus 1 is 1. So we will write 1 over here. Then 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. And 7 will come down directly. So we have the final answer is 751. 751. So let's go back on our book and let's write that down. 751. Okay, now let's move on. 8 hundreds, 2 tens and 9 ones. Okay, so 800, 2 tens means 20 and 9 ones means 9. Now let's write it down together. Make a sum of it. 800, then we have 20 and then we have 9. Now let's see. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 9 is 9. Then we have 0 plus 2, which is 2. And then 8 will come down as it is. So our final answer is 829. So let's go back to our book and write 829. Now guys, I'm going to give you a little while. You do the rest too and we are going to match our answers. Okay, so the next one is, let's read first. 2 hundreds, 8 tens, 4 ones, which is equal to 200 plus 80 plus 4. The final answer is 284. 284. Then we have 600, 7 tens and 8 ones. That means 600 plus 70 plus 8, which is equal to 678. 678. Now I hope all of you got these right, guys. Now put your finger on number 4 and let's read what they're asking us to do. It says subtract. So this is simple subtraction. What do we have to do? Let's see. The first one is 10 minus 7. So 10 is the bigger number. I will place 10 in my mind and I will take 7 fingers out, and this time I will count backwards from 10. So 10 goes in my mind. Then we have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 and 3. So my final answer is 3. Now let's move on. 13 minus 6. 13 is the bigger number, so 13 goes in my mind and I will take 6 fingers out and I will count backwards from 13. So I have 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So let's write 7. 13 minus 6 is equal to 7. Okay guys, now I'm gonna give you a little while, you finish it up and then we will match our answers. Okay guys, I hope everyone's done by now, so let's start matching our answers. Now we have 12 minus 4 which is equal to 8, 18 minus 9 which is equal to 9, 8 minus 5 is equal to 3, 11 minus 4 is equal to 7. Then let's go to the next row. We have 14 minus 9 is equal to 5, 11 minus 2 is equal to 9, 16 minus 7 is equal to 9, 10 minus 6 is equal to 4, 12 minus 9 is equal to 3, 9 minus 3 is equal to 6, and let's go to the last row now. So we have 6 minus 2 is equal to 4, 11 minus 9 is equal to 2, 7 minus 3 is equal to 4, 14 minus 5 is equal to 9, 10 minus 3 is equal to 7, and at last we have 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. I hope you guys had fun doing this today.